Anyone on here? Anyone on here? No. We're now live. Hello, everyone. Jess, Claire here, coming to you live. So excited for the social media games tonight. We just printed out your workbook and activities. Oh, are we excited? It's going to be a treat. For those of you that are on, please, if you are jumping on, I'm just going to see who is on. This is a Q&A. I'm here for a Q&A right now. For anyone that has a question on social media, would like any, let me see who's watching. If anyone, no, it's just me, my lonesome. Just gonna sit here waiting. Zoom. Oh, she wants to jump on? Okay. So now is your opportunity, if you want to take it, to basically ask anything about social media, like absolutely anything. If you have jumped on, I can see someone's watching. You get the opportunity to ask anything about social media and I can answer your question. I hope you like my jumper. It is so cold. I just had to wear a jumper. I do not like the cold. Otherwise, I'll just keep working away here. I'm available here for the next half an hour. If you are there, please interact with me. For some reason, I can't see if you've come up. Whoever is, please just make yourself known for the cabin crew. Otherwise, don't. And I will work away and do my thing and wait to see if there are any. Hey, Taylor. How you doing? Let me see if I can bring you on camera. Add. See what happens when I do that. Curious. If you have a question, let me know. I wonder what this looks like. It's just sitting there. Someone else has now joined. If you are, so social media masterclass from 3:30 to 4 today is a Q&A on social media. If you have any questions, please do ask them. Please do say hello. Some of my most frequently asked questions, when I look at that, we probably should do a frequently asked questions. It's probably a really good idea, is what to do on a live. If that's something that interests you, you could ask that. Some of the other things are, what do I post? What should I talk about? What should I do? How do groups work? Are we meant to be on Zoom? You can. I've posted Zoom in the group. You can be on Zoom with me, or you can just ask away there if you wish. Have you got the Zoom link, Taylor? It's in the social media school, right below this post. It's also in the event on the social media school. I would love you to come and join the Zoom with me. I much prefer human interaction. But let me think. Tonight we're doing social media games. We're going to go in through the basic brand marketing and sales frameworks, which will be very cool, foundational stuff. We still haven't got anyone on. What's some questions that I get asked a lot? How do you link Instagram to Facebook? That might be something that interests you. I'm not sure what I look like right now. You just did a live with Emily. You're fine.
Hot ass bitch.
Yes. Oh, we got someone here. Taylor. I showered since. Okay, very funny.
Marilyn can't get on.
Okay, why not?
Said that it's another meeting.
Did you send her the link from the event?
No.
Okay, that's why. Hello. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Hi,
Hey. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. I'm all yours. Unless there's anyone else who's out here who wants to jump on and ask a question. Tell me, what is your question, Taylor?
I don't have any questions.
Just jump on. Bit of FOMO.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't even think of anything. You put me on the spot. Well, kind of, but I jumped on the Zoom, so I guess not really.
This is funny. So hang on one second. Marilyn's saying the link isn't working. Marilyn, I'm not really sure what link you've been given, but it was the very first
The
post
wrong
before
one.
this. I posted the link. It's also the link in the event. Emily and I are going to do some work to tidy all the links up. We think we're just going to have exactly the same link all the time. And if we don't use that same Zoom link, then we're just going to use StreamYard, because this is just crazy. Now, yeah. Anyway, so it's the post right before this one. Oh, it looks like she's come on now. Here she is. So what are you grappling with the most in your business?
This week it's time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Time to do what?
You're just scheduling it all in because I started a master's degree on Monday.
Of course you did. That's what we do.
And I'm starting a podcast. So it's all of this. Yeah, not delegating, but scheduling.
Yeah, okay. All right. So yours is scheduling. How about you, Marilyn? How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. What question do you have?
Well, I am grappling with massive expansion. So that's what I want assistance with.
Okay. So what would be your question then? What do you need?
How do you stay? It's probably going to sound really lame, but I'm just going to go there. How do you maintain joy and love while you're trying to figure out your shit while your business is expanding? Because I know, yeah, that's sort of like where I'm a bit, because otherwise I'm just going to end up being like Miss, 6 days a week working woman, and I'll forget to do the other stuff.
Yeah. It's a good question. You're basically like, how do you stay joyful whilst you feel like you're overwhelmed and losing your shit?
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's a very good question. And the thing, here's where I come from. Honestly, my access to it is I always keep my word, or really attempt to. And I listen to my commitments and what I give my word to, like I'm just going to do them, even if I don't know how. So I do not put anything in my diary or my schedule that I do not want to do. It has to be stuff I want to do at the time. And I'm very clear that things are going to come up that I don't want to do, that I've given my word to and I don't feel like doing. So what the hell does that have to do with joy? Hello, Airware. Let me tell you a story. I have been crying all morning. Okay, there is not much of today that I haven't cried. All I wanted to do was not do the social media games, quit all of it, even though now we've got all these people coming. It's like,
Of course they are.
and I just wanted to go and lay in bed and cry. I don't even know why I'm crying. Okay. Like, I don't really know. My brain keeps making stuff up. You know, it could be that it's because I have I don't know, I've just broken up with someone, or it could be that because I don't know, like I don't really know. I know that I'm experiencing what feels like heartbreak. Okay. And it's like, well, how can I stay joyful? And all I'm doing is going, oh my God, I feel terrible right now. And I just want to get out of it. So is it kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe there's no current heartbreak at the moment, but you know.
You might have something else going
I could go there though. But yeah, it is. It's sort of like, well, you know, yesterday and Monday, I did nothing except for one call yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And I've been like 6 days a week this whole time for the last 2 months. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Well, all I did was just keeping my word. I forced myself to go and start writing the thing where, you know, I wrote the activity booklet for tonight. Even though I didn't want to. I called someone. I called 2 people. I called that I love very much. I was like, I don't know why I'm so upset, but I'm so upset and this is not working for me, so I need to stop. I even said to Emily, like, this is what it is to be human. You know, it's like, here I am preaching joy and genius and let's have a fun time. And it's not always fun. It doesn't feel fun. But because I remained committed to what I said I would do, it somehow brings you back. Like, it's like the commitment brings you back. It's what I call shifting energy. There's a author called Peter Kelly who basically says her superpower is nothing but her ability to practice shifting her energy. So you're feeling crap and you just feel crap, and then just notice that the more you feel crap, the more you feel crap, and then the more you feel crap. Like, it just doesn't actually change. And then you go on social media and you're like, I don't know what to write. No, I do this. I don't even know what to write. I don't know. I mean, what could possibly come out of my mouth right now that's going to be worth saying? And then I write something and then I delete it. And then I'm like, oh, this sucks. I can't do anything. So I get off, right? But because the energy is just not shifting, it's just sad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stuck at all this shit. Energy. But I will have booked in something in my day and I'll be forced to do it. And it immediately shifts the energy. I just will not quit on my agreements. That's just.
I have something I kind of want to say.
Okay,
no,
please.
I have something I want to say. That was a weird sentence.
Yeah, go for it.
Coming from joy doesn't mean you're happy.
No. That's a good point.
Like, we're all like joy and happiness and smiles and rainbow farts and unicorns and princess. No, like, just coming from joy, sometimes okay, life sucks. And it's always going to suck. Not all of it sucks, but life sucks. And it's always going to suck. And that's why we come from joy, because it's going to suck anyway. So we may as well come from this and not come from the shit stuff. That's my wisdom.
I really like what you're saying. I want to build on it. I just want to like just check, because life sucks is a context. Okay. What I think you mean, and I know, you know, I'm big on words, and some people don't like it that I correct them, but I'm very big on language. So it's like, I'm not correcting you. I'm really hearing you. And I want to put into words what you're saying so I can get it, because I think it's really profound.
And that's my language. And I'm big on language too, Jess. And Jess has coached me before on a landmark program, and she would say stuff and I'd be like, yeah, I would say it this way. And then that was what changed my context.
Yeah. So it's just so I can flip it into mine, and also you, Marilyn. So here, it doesn't really matter what we do. People are going to get upset. You're going to feel guilty. You're going to feel shame. You're going to be on a roller coaster. You're going to be up and down and up and down and up and down. That's how we explain it, right? There are going to be people in your life, and this is what I'm experiencing, that don't like who you are. Despite that you are the way you are. You're not fixed, but you know, you have practiced certain behaviors, we all have, and there's kind of ways that we're stronger, and you know, all different modalities talk about this. Some call them strengths and weaknesses, some call them, you know, in landmark it's strong suits and rackets, and you go and find other modalities and they'll talk about your identity, and then they'll, you know, over in Myers-Briggs it's what I can't remember, are you ENTJ or INTF, or, you know, there's all these ways in which people put parameters around how we wound up being, who we are. That's not going away. And a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, but people don't like it. People want us to be every other way we're not. Whether we like it or not, and I'm very present to this today, there are just people that will not like who you are. Who I am.
I have a haters quota I need to meet.
Well, I don't know that you go for it, but it just doesn't matter. Like it just.
Mine's 2 death threats a week if I'm doing ending human trafficking, right?
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. And if that empowers you, go for it, right? But what I'm getting at, Marilyn, is life is kind of just going to be this way.
Sounds like some other program.
I don't know that the other program.
This is what life looks like when it's working.
Well, yeah, there's essentially it's everyone saying it the same way. It's like you say this is what life looks like when it's working. You can say this is the way that life is. However you say it, it's like you can live a life where you're constrained. You worry about others. You do all this stuff. You don't show up on social media. You stay small. You have a job, and you just stay out of people's way. You can do that, and the same shit's still going to happen. Or you can be wild, take it as an adventure, see how much shit you can blow up, see how many people you can make laugh, see how much you can make yourself laugh, see if you can find a partner that seems to find this fun too. And
don't come to me for dating programs.
Okay.
Don't come to me for dating advice.
I wouldn't come to me either. I'll go to Taylor. She's currently my dating advice coach. Really good at it too. You know, it's not my strength. So that's what I've chosen that empowers me. And that doesn't mean that I do not have days like today where I feel like throwing all of it in. All of it. But I just know as a practice, it's my word. I keep showing up for my word. I just like, okay, I feel like this. And this is why I keep forcing myself to put things in my future, events, stuff, friendships. Because it's like, if I don't have this stuff in my schedule, which is why I'm such a mofo about your schedules, is if this is not in my schedule, in my diary, then I've got nothing else to pull me out of that. And almost deliberately, there's a baby outside that's crying like they really hurt themselves. And almost deliberately, I find self-sabotage for me would just be not booking anything in. So yeah, what do you want to say about that, Marilyn? Does that give you anything?
No, it just reminds me of, you know, grappling with the expansion and the sudden, you know, like it's like I'm in a beautiful, like I'm gobsmacked at how far me just being able to work on this fully for 2 months has shifted the conversation and how like, and it, I'm waffling, excuse me for waffling, but
you
like,
you realize how much of a legend you are.
like the people that are coming to me and the opportunities that are opening up, and that the grapple's beautiful and it's a beautiful problem to, like, I'm not complaining because it's a first world problem, but it's just like, far out, like, fuck, if I had known this 2 months ago, would I have even started? Like, even the fact that I have people who I don't know their names coming onto my lives. I don't know who they are. I'm grateful. Because, you know, and it's all of that to really be responsible for providing a space when I'm dealing with oh my God, I didn't want to work for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
I think we felt it across the thing. But yeah, it's reminded me of, you know, this is the human condition, and we're not going to feel joy all the time. We're not going to feel, you know, I need to be reminded of that. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hello, Angie. Hello, Arroway. Arroway just asked a question.
Hi.
What else am I going to talk about? It's whatever you want to talk about. Do you have a question, Arroway? Is there something burning that you would like to know? Or Angie, is there something for you?
I can't think of anything right now.
I love that you guys just come hang out. What do you come on here for? I just want to hang out. Let's have a wine. That's fine with me. We probably do need to have a wine. Are you coming tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
I tried to buy a ticket, but I had to pay $47 or something.
No, you don't have to. You must have missed that memo. I thought I'd sent you. Just deposit half price because you guys are doing my program.
Deposit it. How do I do that though? Just into your bank.
Just into my bank.
Okay.
And
all right.
You're in. I'll send you a ticket. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
You're actually coming physically?
Oh no, I'm not going to come. I'm not going to drive up to Brisbane.
No, that's fine.
I'll just hop onto the Zoom. Yeah.
You guys wait. This is going to be so fun. Okay. All right.
Maybe I should come.
Of course you could.
Taylor,
I have
go.
study to do.
I would be if I was in Queensland.
Arroway just said, I lost a very dear friend to cancer at 10:45 a.m. today. I'm really, really, really sorry to hear that, Arroway. Is there anything that you need from us right now? It sounds like that would just be heartbreaking. Okay. the course is not holding space for me right now. I got that. What do you need right now? What would that look like for you? Maybe one of you guys could give her a call afterwards. Yeah. And what was the last thing you said, Taylor? I missed it. Okay.
She said maybe she should come up to Brisbane.
Oh, maybe you should come. Yeah. Are you coming? You're not coming online. You weren't coming at all, you said.
I have study to do.
That's fine. All right. Yeah, I'd say Airway, you know, I'd give her a call, guys. I think she really needs to be held right now.
Airway, do you want me to come over?
Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. Are there any other questions?
Well, I'm hoping to, like, how did you deal with your expansion?
Me?
You know, how did you manage it?
I just cry, post on social media, tell everyone about it, make requests like, you know, like Airway just said, this isn't working for me. I make sure that I'm always I'm really looking. And under no circumstances do I allow myself to ever break my word. I mean, that's not true. I honor my word. I break my word all the time. You know, it's like, it's in my diary, I'm doing it. It's in my diary, I'm doing it. And I make sure that I just don't take on things. Like, I think the biggest thing you got to drop away is dramatic interactions. Like, honestly, it's like I went from spending 80% of my energy on relationships with people that were like picking at me. I mean, I get it. Like, sure, I'm going to have someone who wants to be with me. Not some version of Jess I'm not, like the actual real one. The version of Jess that's adventurous, a bit wild, gets feisty, frustrated, and then will hold you to account, will listen to your word like it's real. If you don't I'll acknowledge everything, like all of that. They're going to want to be with that person. And so my expansion is drop away anyone that's not aligned with that. And drop any conversation that's not empowering both of us. Like, if someone's just adamant that I am some way, then I'm like, I get it. I am. I get it. I get the impact. I really do. This isn't empowering me, so I walk away. With my, you know, there's a couple of people in my life that are just persistent, and I just had to let go. So I would say, Marilyn, and I'm going to give you this directly, there are things in your life that consume a lot of your energy you need to let go of and just like put to bed.
Yeah, I agree. I've been tossing up which one to get rid of first.
All of them.
Oh, shut up, you.
Oh, really?
Smart Alec.
It is energetically consuming and not putting you in a position for expressing yourself more and more and more. Then I would say it's not that you're dealing with your expansion, it's actually that you're dealing with letting go of things that don't serve you. And then your expansion will just speed up. Yeah. And just notice when you get triggered and call someone, because I still do that, you know. Oh my God, I'm triggered. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my kids. Oh, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. There's nothing to do. The only thing to do right now is to let my brain go through its process and just keep acting. I want to get a little dog. That's good. That's nice, Angie. She's going all frozen. She's frozen. Okay. So I'm bringing more into my life. If you want to do that, that's great. That's beautiful. You like dog lights. Yeah, I love dogs. Dogs are great. So that's pretty much all. I mean, we didn't really do much of a Q&A. It was more like I guess it was what you guys needed. So I expected you're going to ask me, I don't know, about groups and Facebook and Instagram, but no, we're just expansion. That's fine.
That's next week, Jess.
Okay.
I put my meditation course on Eventbrite. Real. I kind of like got a little bit nervous, but I'm quite excited about it though.
Great. Can't wait
Yeah.
to.
And I don't even care if no one comes. I'm that kind of like Taylor's coming. But you know, like if Taylor
How rude. I'm coming.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just explaining how great I feel about it. It's like that very first day of our course where we thought about doing what we want to do and not getting paid. This is what it feels like. It's like if Taylor's the only one that comes, I don't care. It's still going to be fun for me. I'm still going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you'll enjoy tonight now that you've got an event too. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Great. And that's ultimately the place I want everyone to get to. Just keep living like it doesn't actually matter. Not matter, but it doesn't, you're not attached to how it looks. You just keep flying with the adventure.
I have an announcement.
Do you? Okay.
Angie and I are going to run our live discussion in person.
Tonight?
We're going to have an event no, we haven't planned it in yet, but we're going to have, so we do our live discussion about the female orgasm, and we're going to have an in-person event called Talking About Your Yoni.
Awesome. This is so fun.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yes. Great. I look forward to that. I'll come and talk about my yoni with you. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes. I've got to prepare for tonight's events. Hello, Gavin. And, you know, until I'm going to see most of you tonight, if I don't see you, Taylor, I will see you, the rest of you, at 6:30. Make sure you join the Facebook group so you can see everything that's happening. Social Media Games groupies. You would have been sent the invite to that, or you wouldn't have yet, Angie, but I can send that to you now. And I look forward to seeing you all there tonight. You're on mute.
How much is it exactly I have to put in your account?
$22.
Okay, I'll do it now.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Have a lovely evening, Taylor, and I'll see the rest of you guys soon.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.